Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning. Excuse me, my throat again. This is since the COVID. I can't seem to get rid. Better. Sorry. I went on to FBRC's channel in the early hours this morning and discovered that Foodie Beauty and Al Shami have been striking channels all over the place, even small channels. I think FBRC had 2 strikes. There was a smaller channel, Lara's Not Okay, is it? And the R-Stroke Foodie Beauty channel, they've all been given strikes by Foodie Beauty and Nader. These are the 2 who are scamming people all over the place for money. Yes, they are. They are producing nonsense. They're lying. They're working between them, in my opinion. And I'm not stupid by any means. Can see right through the duping delight smiles and the sneers and the supercilious looks that mean they are above everybody. News for you, you're not. You're gutter snipes. Pair of you. Or 3 of you, in fact. So they're striking channels. And then there was a stream by Nader last night. He's taken to this custom of removing all of his clothes except his shorts and being very suggestive in his movements and his girly dancing. And what they're both doing, both him and Foodie, are promoting their other channels. And by that I mean their other platforms, as in OnlyFans. You got Foodie with the postcard tier at $10 a wallop, I think, if you want a postcard from her. She's sent none of them out yet, but she's taking those $10 every month. And people are foolish enough to give it. What is wrong with you people? There are plenty of organisations that are crying out for help. Plenty of animal groups, humanitarian groups, anywhere. Don't give it to these people who are already making a living off of YouTube, who are already making a living off, I don't know, fools who give them super chats, who, let me show you, this is what the content is. Hi guys. Oh, I'm really tired. Hi, plain cheeseburger. Lambo. Hi, Lambo. Yeah. I should look after myself. Yeah. Oh, I'm really tired, guys. These are streams that go on for about 3 hours. No content whatsoever. Just pulling people down with all the talk of what this person's been through, Foodie Beauty, and the abuse that she allegedly suffered at the hands of Nader El Shami. Strange, isn't it? They both disappear for 15 hours simultaneously and both come back simultaneously. Both start attacking other channels simultaneously. Consecutive videos, on a roll. who's to say it isn't all planned? Not me. Certainly not me. But the nonsense is ridiculous, and there's her with that nonsense of, hi, and I'm tired, you know what I mean? All of this business, and there's him speaking in broken English, in not only fractured English, but it's the excitable, dribble that comes out of his mouth that you can't understand. You need the captions on, and even they can't understand what's being said. But what I want to say, what I want to get at, is something serious here. When I was on FBRC's channel last night, and we were discussing her claims that she's raising again of this sexual abuse, domestic violence. I'm not ready to talk personally, in depth. But what I will say is that I know, and it isn't just my own opinion, but from the opinion of other people who've been in a situation where they've been subjected to violence by a man. Whether it be a stranger or whether it be a family member. In my case, it was a stranger. And Alf lifted me up from that. I know that you don't go seeking out your abuser like she has. You don't buy them groceries, give them money like she has, pay their rent like she did. You don't sit on YouTube and deliberately poke the bear and stir things up, unless you're doing it for content because you've got nothing else, unless you're doing it for views because you've got nothing else. But if you'd really been subjected to violence, you would keep well away from the person who attacked you. You would not poke the bear. You would not go anywhere near. You would bring charges. Maybe, and I can understand people who don't bring charges, because in my case I was in Saudi Arabia, so it was difficult. But I can understand women who don't bring charges exactly because women like you, Foodie, women like you who make false accusations, women like you who make statements and then retract them, women like you who stalk your alleged abuser, women like you who lie and who make coin off the real misery that genuine women have gone through and are going through at this moment, some of them. Have you ever been to an abused woman's shelter? I used to work in one. And there were women there with 2 or 3 children trying to get away from an abusive relationship. And look at you. You're running back to him. You're talking about him every day. I'm not going to talk about him again, guys. This is the last time. How many times have you said that? He's been living with another woman since before last Christmas. But of course you all have to keep in touch somehow, because you're all making coin from this situation. And anybody who doesn't see that now are either being deliberately obtuse because they just don't want to accept it. Or really, they've got problems themselves. You know, you're not part of any girl gang by being attached to her, or in any elite group called the Beezers because you're attached to her. It's a nonsense. And as for him having his mods sign contracts, having his mods send money, having his mods engage in virtual sex and actual sex, as has come out with the Jennifer Corvina videos and statements, all alleged, of course, but is it believable? He's admitted to the contracts, and he admitted only a day or two ago was that he told Foodie Beauty, he said, I told her that she should be doing things other than, I'm paraphrasing, she should be doing things other than burping and farting and cussing on a channel. I'm paraphrasing. He's telling her now how to run her channel. Just over 12 months ago, nobody had even heard of him. And look at him now, Natty Daddy, flying high. I hope that what they've attempted to do to other channels and bringing them down, I hope there are repercussions for them. And I hope YouTube take a very careful look at what's going on, at their content, at the fact that there's an ex-con now targeting women on YouTube, to look at the May Anderson situation, to look at Foodie and what her videos entail and how she attempts to engage her audience. She doesn't. She doesn't allow comments. She doesn't allow open chats. It's only those who pay who can go into her live streams. You know, as they call it, the hug box. As I call it, the smug box. Well, let's hope you're not going to be smug for too much longer. Eh? Liars.